form, and wouldn't a surprise, a finish in the places wouldn't surprise.
Had a dozen starts as 2-year-old, so she certainly kept busy. Managed to win 4 of those, but not in this standard. I think Doug Watson feels she's probably a tough competitor. Of these two, I think Sensational Day will turn out to be the better filly given time, but she's going to need time. But she's a big gamey thing, and there is Dawnbreak, of course.
Yeah, there's Dawnbreak, who actually looks very, very well. Jake only had the 3 starts, won a race at Lingfield, which I suppose is a pretty similar surface to this, but perhaps Lingfield a little bit more undulating.
Yeah, but it's left-handed as well, isn't it? So she's proven this way on a very similar surface. She, I imagine, will definitely be the pick 6 favourite.
Yeah, she looks very, very well going down to post under Frankie Dettori. Of course, Frankie was here a couple of weeks ago for the trial meeting, so he's had a little bit of a look around this track. He knows the best way to ride the horse. Of course, he's ridden horses all over the world, and this horse, as Jason said, the horse who they've all got to be. But there are a few others as well. We've got an unbeaten one here in Muntihara for Saudi Arabia. Had the 2 starts, 2 wins. That was over a mile and 6 furlongs. The 7 furlongs today you would think would be ideal, but look at this, what a beautiful slow-mo shot that is of Dawnbreak. Poetry in motion, Laura.
Yeah, she does look very good, doesn't she? And she's perhaps not of the same profile that Godolphin usually bring horses to this race. She's very much a UK horse, as often you see Godolphin bring something from America for this, but of course with the change of surface, slightly different tactics doesn't mean she's going to be any less classy though.
I suppose we should sort of point out, from that first race, the Pure Bred Arabian contest, the winners, most of them all came from the front, bar Vite Royal, who stayed on from behind to finish third. So I suppose tactics-wise, it's going to be interesting to see how they ride in this one.
Yeah, definitely. There could be a fair bit of pace in this race, but I think Richard Hill's on no risk. Amari probably would have won whatever. I think he was by far on the best horse, but yeah. And one of the main attributes of this service is there is no kickback, so if you're in behind, it isn't necessarily a disadvantage to you.
No, that's right. That is quite a good point made there by Lord. I think we should also point out, as you may hear in our interview with Michael Dickinson later on, everybody's sort of saying that if you go on the turf, you're going to go on the St. surface, but it might not. All of them might not go on it.
Yeah, he estimated that around 20% of horses wouldn't go on it. Which I'm sure he's done his calculations, so that means that more will than won't. And of course, with this kind of prize money up for grabs, $50,000 US, you're going to want to give it a go with your turf horses, and it is supposed to mimic good, safe racing turf, and haven't heard anyone say otherwise so far.
No risk. Almari raced from stall number 12 to secure success. Perhaps it is going to be an evening for the outside draws. In draw number 11, we've got Dawnbreak, so it could be quite interesting to see how that one fares. Maybe it is going to be to go for the outside draws. But Wasmir is the horse that's got that 12 draw. So interested, of course, we're all asking questions, aren't we? Is there a draw bias and so forth?
Of course, the aim would be that there wouldn't be a draw bias, and I'm sure that the course executive here have done all they can to make sure that that doesn't happen. But we may see in some of the sprint races that it might have a little bit more effect than it will over this 1,400 metres.
I have to think it makes it a little bit more interesting then when you've got a draw bias, because at least you've got something to talk about.
Yeah, and I don't think that it'll ever be as pronounced as it is at some courses where if you're drawn wide you're really out of it, such as Chester in the UK. I don't think it's going to be like that. I'm pretty sure that no one's too concerned about it going into this.
Well, that's another shot of the colours for you. Good luck with your selections. The Rayhani, the blue cap, absolute magic, these pink and green colours, any day orange cap, all blue of Godolphin for Dawnbreak. Diamond Laura, the blue and white stripes. Blue and red, I should say, Sensational Day in colours of Mali Al-Basti. Silver grey red cap hails from England. Surprise result, Rashid Balls' colours. And the black caps is number 13. So they're all in, bar one more, I think, for our second race of the day. It's the 1,000 Guineas trial. Let's go and get the call.
Montera comes up. Absolute music. Wasama, Rayhana. Jody we're waiting on. The 1,400 metres start. Just at the entrance to the 1,500 metres shoot on the all-weather track. As Wasama went up, Rayhana about to come forward. Drawn on the outside in gate 13 at absolute music. looking a little stubborn at the moment, as Rayhana is led forward. Now the stalls handlers group around Absolute Music. Slowly, steadily, they edge her closer to the starting stalls. She's drawn in gate number 4. And she's in. Signal given. Gates fly, racing, sensational day from the inside, a little slow to go, and Talentar dropped back shortly after the break. Any Day came out quickly, Jody began well, Angelica C third, followed by Munthira pushing through, Silver Grey, Diamond Laura, and Wassamar all in that leading group as they run down the back of the track, followed by Surprise Result, Talentar on the rail, Dawn Result well back, now being asked to improve, going to the 900 metres mark. Rayhana is second last, and Sensational Day a length and a half away at the tail of the field. Any Day the leader, past the half-mile marker, short of 800 metres left to run, one away from the fence, 3/4 of a length in front. Jody is second, and Wassamar third, travelling 3 deep. Silver Grey fourth on the outside of Absolute Music. Angelica Z on the rail being ridden along. Then Diamond Laura, Daybreak, Wassamar and Rayhana to the outside when heads were turned for home. Past the 400 metres mark, Jody against the rail, tackled by Wassamar, Silver Grey, and now Rayhana, despite a wide run, joins in, and past the 200, Christoph Sumion drives Rayhana to the lead. Rayhana burst away from Silver Grey. Wassamar on the rail, but it's Rayhana in front, drawing to the judge, and Rayhana's the big winner. Rayhana first, Wassamar second, Silver Grey third, then Talentar, followed by Jody. Further back, Diamond Laura, then Angelica Z and Dawn Break, followed home by Absolute Music. Then Munthira, Surprise Result, Sensational Day, and Any Day came in last of all. Rayhana travelled wide throughout, and in the second race of the night we've learned something. You can race wide and you can win on the all-weather at Meydan. And for Mike DeCock, so long a powerhouse at Dubai International Racing Carnivals, it's an early strike with his first thoroughbred runner. Rayhana, ridden by Christoph Sumion, has won. We wait for the result of the photo. For the judge,